For many years, there has been ongoing debate about improving education for Indian children. Most discussions focus on specific strategies like smaller class sizes, better teacher training, and more accountability, better governance. However, little attention has been given to understanding which skills truly lead to success and how to teach and evaluate them. As a result, we often measure success in ways that don't provide the full picture. Improving outcomes in education, health, and economic productivity relies on individuals developing a broad range of skills. While the ability to acquire and retain knowledge is essential, another critical set of skills involves character and character traits such as perseverance, motivation, self esteem, self control, conscientiousness, locus of control, and forward thinking behavior. Unfortunately, character development remains largely overlooked and untested in the Indian educational system, which to me is a significant oversight that needs to be addressed. The National Education Policy document, which otherwise is a very comprehensive document, in its 66-page report, mentions the word character only 3 times. So much focus indeed. Research indicates that character often plays a pivotal role in driving cognitive achievement and influencing adult outcomes like employability, earning potential, and health. As an example to amplify the point, imagine that you are an employer and have with you 2 profiles of candidates for selection. The first candidate has a brilliant academic record but appears impulsive and gets argumentative at the slightest provocation, also appears to be individualistic. The second candidate has had a mediocre academic record, looks a bit shy, non assertive, but is a team player, appears trainable, and believes in interdependence. Whom should the employer select? Well, the answer should be pretty obvious. Many industrial townships across the country have witnessed riots by workers at the slightest provocation and indulging in destroying the very setup that provides them their daily bread and butter. It is as if there is no loyalty to the organization, no attachment, nor they have character. Various studies have consistently shown that cognitive skills, typically assessed through academic achievements, tests, predict outcomes such as education, income, crime avoidance, health, and overall success. Similarly, non cognitive skills are equally strong predictors of these outcomes. Cognition and character complement each other in shaping health, social standing, and economic success. For instance, individuals with higher levels of both cognitive and character skills are more likely to pursue and excel in the professions that they choose. Today, standardized tests dominate education. These tests determine students' qualifications for schools and jobs and are used to evaluate schools and even the entire education systems. While test scores heavily influence education, in my view, They often fail to predict success in life because they focus only on academic skills, ignoring other essential traits. As stated earlier, research shows that character skills like perseverance, motivation, locus of control, and conscientiousness are equally or perhaps more important. In fact, these are the foundations on which our overall development takes place. Unfortunately, our education system largely neglects these skills, which limits both students and the workforce. So, to improve education in India, we need to rethink which skills are important, how to teach them, and how to, and this is important, how to measure them effectively. Success depends on a mix of skills. While academic abilities are essential, character traits play a significant role in shaping outcomes in education, health, and work. Studies confirm that character skills influence employability to a large extent. For example, individuals with strong character traits tend to persist in schools and work, make healthier choices, and succeed in various life aspects. These traits often develop early in life and are just as important as academic skills for the long term success. Several longitudinal studies have found that early life experiences and character skills significantly influenced adult success in education. Factors like family resources and parental involvement during childhood shaped both academic and character development. In contrast, standardized testing focuses mainly on academic knowledge. This approach has led to an education system that emphasizes only part of what makes individuals successful. Early education programs, particularly for disadvantaged children, can close achievement gaps by fostering both academic and character skills from a young age. These programs, which include early health initiatives and parental education, in my view, are more effective and cost efficient than later interventions. There is now happily a growing realization that schools should also teach social and emotional skills as part of K 12 education. Character development should be prioritized, in my view, and measured throughout schooling, not just during job interviews or in the workplace. Intelligence and character together are essential for success, and our education system must reflect this reality. By valuing and fostering a full range of skills, we can better prepare individuals for life and work, creating a stronger and a more competitive society. Ultimately, what is needed is a balanced approach to education that develops the whole person. This requires moving beyond the tests, rote learning, and outdated methods. Instead, we should invest in early childhood programs, incorporate character education into the schools, and measure a broader range of skills. By doing so, we can ensure that all children have the tools that they need for a productive and successful future. Lastly, let me address the issue of how we can build a character in children. In my view, there are 10 steps that parents and teachers must follow, and more importantly, they must walk the talk. Here are some key points. The first one is lead by example. We should demonstrate values like kindness, honesty, and respect in our daily interactions. Children learn by observing the behavior and attitudes of parents and caregivers. This is almost an unconscious kind of a process of emulation. The second is to foster emotional security by providing a loving supportive environment where the child feels safe and valued. We should respond to their needs consistently, teaching trust and empathy, and as I said, by walking the talk. Third, we must instill in them a sense of responsibility. How? By encouraging age appropriate tasks such as tidying up toys or helping with simple chores, praise efforts to reinforce accountability and inculcate a sense of accomplishment. The fourth one is to teach empathy and kindness by um, um, modeling empathy, by acknowledging and validating their feelings, by encouraging acts of kindness like sharing toys or comforting a friend, and so on. The fifth one is to establish clear boundaries and discipline. This is important. How can we do this? By using consistent, fair, and non punitive methods of discipline to guide behavior, by teaching the concept of consequences for the actions and to help them understand the right from wrong. Very important. The sixth one is to encourage in them curiosity to ask why, how, what, and learning by stimulating their curiosity with books, games, and explorations, by promoting perseverance, by celebrating their problem solving efforts. Seventh, by promoting gratitude and generosity. Uh, we can teach them gratitude by acknowledging and appreciating small blessings, by involving them in giving activities such as donating toys or helping others. The eighth one is to develop social skills. How? By arranging play dates and group activities to teach sharing, cooperation, interdependence, and good communication, by guiding them to resolve conflicts constructively. The ninth one is to nurture their self esteem and independence by offering praise for effort rather than just results, building confidence and resilience, by encouraging them to try new things independently, by fostering autonomy, and lastly, and this is very, very important, by introducing spiritual and moral frameworks. How? By sharing stories, by teaching them about our traditions or teachings that reflect our family values, by engaging in reflective conversations about morals and ethics, and again by walking the talk. Early and intentional efforts to nurture character traits in children, in my view, can profoundly shape their values, their decision making, and relationships throughout their lives. Thank you very much.